Hello and welcome to today's session. In this discussion, we will focus on Unit 6, Advanced Principles of Net Zero. Our learning outcome is to explore the strategies, technical insights, and key trends that are essential for achieving net zero, particularly within the context of environmental and sustainability management at OTHM Level 7. This session will provide practical knowledge relevant for sustainable finance managers aiming to drive impactful change. The course includes 2 key assessments, an essay and a report. The essay focuses on conceptual and strategic net zero principles. The report addresses technical greenhouse gas accounting. Both aim to contextualize insights for a FTSE 100 organization. Grading is based on meeting all assessment criteria. Task 1 requires defining net zero and carbon neutrality. Explore global drivers like the Paris Agreement and national targets. Analyze differences between net zero and carbon neutral strategies. Evaluate environmental communication standards and greenwashing risks. Assess adaptation technologies and geoengineering risks. Utilize IPCC AR6 and UNFCCC resources for in-depth analysis. Reference the Science-Based Targets Initiative for critical comparisons. Apply insights to a FTSE 100 context, considering supply chain and investor pressures. Discuss adaptation financing options. Evaluate geoengineering risks and governance gaps. Task 2 involves defining Scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions. Explain greenhouse gas accounting and inventory creation. Perform emissions calculations and analyze their impact on global warming. Develop a decarbonization roadmap with phased targets. Assess strategies for reducing Scope 3 emissions. Use the GHG protocol for accurate emissions accounting. Follow inventory steps from boundary setting to data collection. Utilize emission factor databases for precise calculations. Structure the roadmap into achievable phases. Align the decarbonization plan with science-based targets methodology. Greenhouse gas calculations use the formula activity data times emission factor. For Scope 1, calculate emissions from fuel liters. Scope 2 involves kilowatt hours and grid emission factors. Scope 3 calculations use travel miles and emission factors. Present total emissions clearly for effective analysis. Utilize key sources like the IPCC AR6 and the GHG protocol. The Science-Based Targets Initiative provides essential guidelines. UNFCCC resources offer valuable insights into climate frameworks. TCFD and ISSB standards guide environmental communication. These sources ensure technical accuracy and strategic alignment. The course demands critical analysis, not mere description. Integrate climate science with business strategy for impactful insights. Demonstrate technical accuracy in greenhouse gas calculations. Provide realistic, evidence-based roadmap recommendations. These expectations ensure a comprehensive understanding of net zero principles. Understanding the difference between net zero and carbon neutrality is crucial. Global agreements like the Paris Accord drive these initiatives. Effective communication standards help prevent greenwashing. Climate adaptation technologies enhance resilience. Geoengineering and climate finance require careful evaluation. Greenhouse gas accounting involves understanding Scope 1, 2, and 3. Accurate emissions calculations are foundational. A structured decarbonization roadmap guides progress. Science-based targets ensure alignment with global goals. Addressing stranded assets and carbon bubble risks is essential. Aligning strategies with the science-based targets is vital. Governance gaps in geoengineering need addressing. Investor and supply chain pressures shape FTSE 100 strategies. Effective adaptation financing enhances resilience. Realistic and evidence-based recommendations drive success. The journey to net zero is complex but achievable. Integrating climate science with strategic business planning is key. Continuous evaluation and adaptation are necessary. The role of technology and finance is ever evolving. A robust, evidence-based approach ensures sustainable success. Embrace these principles to drive sustainable success. Need help or have questions? WhatsApp us at 0748 436 1688, and our team will be happy to assist. Thanks for joining us today, and see you soon.